Hi, I'm Adrian Ramsey from Adrian Ramsey Design House, and I'm here with Lee from Murphy Homes and Shane from P2P Housing.
We're here to launch a joint initiative by our two organisations called Project Silver.
Project Silver is about making all new homes more livable with 7 simple design features.
These features cost around $3,000, but that could save you $60,000 down the track. Let's go and take a look. Have you ever walked into a luxury display home and thought to yourself, I want to live like this? What is it that gives you that feeling? Is it the timber? Is it the glass? What if I said all these things are special, but they're not the thing that's making the difference? The thing that's making it feel like this is the livability of this space. So Mayor Jamieson, can you tell me, what is livability?
Livability really is about a synergy between our economy, our community and our environment. I guess what's critical of that is access, and mobility is a key part of access. We want to be on the front line in terms of sort of choices that provides to all of our citizens.
So livability in a region like the Sunshine Coast means choices and access. When people are looking at designing a new home, what are the things that they ask for and what should they ask to get this kind of luxury feel?
Invariably they ask about penny round tiles, black taps. People can fixate on these features and completely miss what is making them feel that sense of space and luxury. People should be asking about how easy it is to get from point A to point B, how adaptable their room is with furniture placement. It's all about access and it's all about choices.
Is there a really easy way to explain this?
Yes, there is actually. There's a building rating standard developed by Livable Housing Australia. The desired standard is Silver Level.
Livability, that luxury feeling of freedom and space, is actually all about access and choices. And the features that give you that feeling are all included in a set of standards developed by Livable Housing Australia, and it's called Silver Level Design. This is Lee Murphy, CEO of Murphy Homes, a family-owned, award-winning company that has been building houses in Queensland, New South Wales and the Northern Territory for over 40 years. So Lee, you've been pushing for the Silver Level to be included in homes. What's the motivation behind that?
Well, the motivation mainly is our company wants to push this silver level because we all are going to need it at some stage.
Using Silver Level, maybe about $3,000 or something, is that true?
It is. We've actually done costings in our office, but generally speaking, it's $3,000.
So Will, can you tell me why it's so cheap to get them this way rather than when you're retrofitting?
As soon as you have to move something, you've got the time and the cost of moving it, the demolition, but also making good, repairing anything around it is a huge expense.
Darren is a champion triathlete and public speaker. So Darren, 15 years ago you were looking at retrofitting a home to what we call Silver Level design. Can you tell me a bit about that and the costs associated?
We needed entrances, ramps, bathroom facilities, and it was going to cost us around about $60,000.
What forced you into that retrofit situation?
Went out for a training ride because I was a triathlete, and there was a vehicle and myself had an incident, and woke up as the paramedics turned up and I couldn't feel my legs. After leaving hospital, I suddenly found myself with limited choices.
So Darren, what do you think about Murphy Homes and P2P Housing's pushing for Silver Level design in new homes?
I think it's a great idea. Imagine losing your independence, not having access to your house. Why wouldn't you spend $3,000?
$3,000 now is a small price to pay compared to $60,000 later when you're in an emergency. Life is constantly changing, and so livability needs to take change into account. This is James and Leah.
Well, last year I got into a bit of trouble in the surf and I ended up tearing my cruciate ligament.
I could hear him screaming from shore. It was awful. I knew something terrible had happened. It was really scary.
Yeah, so after the surgery on my joints, I was in a wheelchair for 6 weeks.
Where did you live for that 6 weeks?
Well, I spent the first 2 weeks in hospital and then the rest of the time I spent here at home.
You see, James and Leah opted for a Silver Level design home at the very beginning, which meant that James retained access to all the things he needed to live here comfortably, even in a wheelchair. Even if you never have an accident in your life, there is one change we all must go through.
Our priorities change, and so for us it's more about quality of life than quantity.
So you guys are looking at building a new home to meet your future needs. Is this it? Awesome. So this is going to be your forever home?
Absolutely, for me, at least the next 10 to 15 years.
So if I could show you 7 simple modifications to this plan that would cost about $3,500 more, you could live in this house till you're 100.
In order for a home to qualify as an LHA Silver Level design, it must have these 7 key features. A safe, continuous, step-free path of travel from the driveway or the street to your home. At least one step-free entrance to the home. A hobless shower, which means there's no lip. At least one toilet on ground level or entry level. The walls for the bathrooms and toilets have got plywood sheeting to enable grab rails at a future date. Wider doors and corridors that make it easier to move throughout the home. Stairways providing solid handrails and a nice wide path of travel.
Having a silver level home is a smart investment, and making it truly livable for yourself means making it more livable for anyone else in the future.
It's all about ensuring that life is both smart and also sustainable.
Let's do the silver level as a myth.
It's more about quality of life than quantity.
It's about having choices.
Being able to live your life from start to finish in a place that makes you happy, that's never going to go out of fashion.
Why wouldn't you?
Why wouldn't you?
Why wouldn't you spend $3,000?
So that's silver level living. Why wouldn't you?